Hello?
Hello? Is that the doctor?
Who is this?
Yes, John Major. We met during that ghastly affair with that long-haired lout.
Ah, yes. What's your problem?
Yes, well, we have a little problem in Pembroke in 1996 and we could do with a little assistance.
What kind of problem?
Well... Exactly, old chap. What kept you anyway? I telephoned half an hour ago.
Those are power cuts. Should we go out here at all? I never liked you photos.
Oh, come now. Our policies...
Never mind that now. What have you done to deal with that so far?
Well, I thought we would wait for you.
Quite a stupid plan, that. I can think of loads of things, but you can't expect me to carry a giant net around with me for catching T-Rex. I could drive it off.
Splendid.
If you think so. See, look, it's run off.
What now?
We chase it. Come on, Prime Minister. I know the year. Just what is the date?
Why, it's Christmas Day, Doctor. Peace on Earth and...
It'll never happen. This time of the year is bad for troubles.
Oh, come now, Doctor. What's that?
That is a massive steaming pile of dinosaur turd. And you, Mr. Prime Minister, are going to get me a sample. We won't catch up with the bastard now. See you back at Unit HQ.
The lab results have arrived. We know where the dinosaur came from.
Excellent. Let's have a look.
What is it?
Silurians.
Pray tell.
An ancient race of reptile people. Originally the dominant species of your planet. They were at the peak of control during the Silurian era of time, when mankind were just simply apes.
But Doctor, they couldn't exist in that time.
Books you read are wrong. You shouldn't believe everything that some Nancy in a bow tie and tweed suit says you should.
So what are they doing in Pembroke?
They have colonies all over the world.
Right here. So what should we do?
We'll travel to the nearest research centre, see if they've noticed anything.
Okay then, I'll bring the car round.
No, not yet. I want to see how this pans out. Of course, I always dress for the occasion.
Who are you two?
Well, I'm Scratch. And I'm not. I'm Sniff.
Scratch and Sniff?
Yeah, that's right. Best guards in the country, us. We've got fingers in every pie.
Yeah. I hope you washed your hands then.
Never mind that now, just let us in.
I'm sorry, sir, I can't let you in.
We need to get in to go see the head honcho. If you don't let us in now, you'll have to try harder.
Professor Neville's orders. We're not allowed to let anyone in.
Professor Neville? I thought he was dead.
Oh, no, sir. He's very much alive. And wanting not to be disturbed.
Listen here, you smelly hoodlum. I am the Prime Minister of Great Britain, and you will allow us entry.
No, sir. Whoever you are, you're not allowed.
Listen.
No, Mr. Prime Minister. Allow me.
Gosh, how terribly violent.
We got family. And let's see what Professor Neville's up to.
Yes, indeed. Lead on, MacDoc.
Wordplay never was your strong point. No wonder your speeches were crap.
Hello, Doctor. I've been expecting you.
But don't try and sound threatening, you twat. It's obvious from the fact that you won't let anybody into your laboratory that you do have a secret agenda. You're working for the Silurians, aren't you?
Yes, Doctor. In part because of him.
Whatever would you choose to dislike me, my dear fellow? I pride myself on my sporting good nature.
And your horrid way of running things, Mr. Major, your conservative, inherited system, escaped it through the science and discovery of the Silurians. And I refuse to go back into society. Do you hear me? I'm not going back in there. It stinks.
How impassioned. For a man who spent his life living in dust, you're quite astute. But there's still something I don't get. You're yet another person who knows my name. How?
The Silurians told me.
How do those slimy cunts know? They have no record of me.
You can ask them yourself.
And perhaps you should tell me what Project Voyage is.
That is a project in the interest of my associates, who you will soon meet. I shall keep you here until they arrive.
Foul treachery!
Well, that won't be the case, I'm afraid.
Why, Doctor? We're trapped in a very sticky wicket.
Not so.
Ah, Dashel. Yes, you have to get him.
What was that?
It's a Time Lord thing, you won't understand.
What can we do about Professor Neville and these reptiles?
I'll need a map of the caves in this area.
Okay then, I'll start clearing some space on this desk.
What's that?
It is a potential campaign poster.
The same warning, all through eternity.
How do you mean?
It's not important.
If you say so, I'll get the maps.
Yes, I'm going to meet him now.
This land here, belonging to Miss Karen Elliot, we believe there are caves.
Well, that is a long shot, isn't it?
Well, not really, because Miss Elliot claims to have seen a Silurian on her land.
You will come with me, or you will be killed.
What do we do, Doctor?
Just do as he says.